Cranberries. Though small and delicious, a staple with our Thanksgiving turkey, many people take for granted the impact of this quintessential Massachusetts crop. We stopped into AD Makepeace in Wareham to celebrate 200 years of cranberry growing and learn a little bit about the challenges and impacts of this very important industry.
Today we're celebrating the 200th anniversary of cranberry production in Massachusetts. It started in Dennis, Massachusetts in 1816 by Captain Henry Hall on one small bog, and it has now grown to what it is today, which is more than 13,000 acres of cranberry bog. Cranberries are a major economic driver to southeastern Massachusetts. There are more than 6,900 jobs that rely on this industry. There's $1.4 billion in annual revenue that are generated from Massachusetts cranberries. And it's also a significant source of agritourism opportunities, open space, environmental stewardship. So there's many factors of why cranberries are so important to this region. So some of the challenges that cranberry growers are facing today, the biggest one is the economics. Well, we're faced with some growers who are growing at below their cost of production. So they're actually losing money on a year-to-year basis. And that's been going on for 4 or 5+ years for some of those growers. So they're hanging onto their farms quite literally by their fingertips. And as that continues, we're going to potentially lose some farms. And so we're trying to do all that we can to stabilize the industry.
When it comes time for Thanksgiving, people think of cranberries and they think of this region. This industry started here. So what we have here on behalf of this delegation is a proclamation on behalf of the governor of the Commonwealth, Charlie Baker, and the administration put together a task force to try to educate individuals of what this industry is dealing with, the challenges, and frankly what the potential is for this industry.
Well, the Cranberry Revitalization Task Force, which I was fortunate enough to be an appointee to, was to look into ways to help our industry. Again, helping make us more competitive, helping those who might want to get out of the industry of cranberry farming, and also making incentives for renewable energy, putting renewable energy sources to work to help control costs. It's very expensive when you're talking about fertilizing and watering cranberry bogs. There's a lot that goes into it, and all of these things cost money, and costs are going up, so again it becomes more and more difficult to stay competitive.
It's important to recognize the 200th anniversary of cranberry production, which is why we're gathered here today. Many people from this area see the cranberry bogs, but they don't truly understand what's going on out there, and many of them don't understand the importance of it to this region from an economic standpoint, environmental. So it's a good way to bring everyone together in southeastern Massachusetts, the legislators, state officials, to say, let's celebrate this 200th year anniversary. The industry's come a long way, but we also need to mark this occasion as we move forward for the next 200 years. There's a lot of challenges in front of us. We're going to need some support as an industry. And why should you support us? Well, that's what we're here for today, to help them recognize by getting literally in the cranberry bog, seeing the open space, seeing the water resources, having them understand the importance of this industry and why that we do need a little bit of help right now to keep this industry going.